Well, we've got easterly winds today, so I'm over at Jenny Cliff on the kind of east side of Plymouth, and I'm going to swim up Jenny Cliff Bay. So from this point over here, I can swim round Jenny Cliff Bay, and there's a little beach just before that final point over there. That's like 0.76, I think. Something like that anyway, but there and a return will be 1.52 miles, so 1.5 miles. So 3 of those, and this kind of starting here and swimming to that point and then back in, that'll come to 5.2 miles. So if I did that, that'd be me 5 miles. Still lingering with the cold, so I'll be very surprised if I do that, but I'm just going to see how far I go, and I'll come on Sunday again. It's Thursday today. I'll come on Sunday again, and if I don't do it today, then I'll try and get me 5 miles done then. Then I can tail off, ready for the 10k swim event on the 3rd of September. So that's my swimming pool today. It'd be lovely swimming amongst those boats. I mean, you do get a lot of boats coming in when it's warmer, but it's also the firework competition in Plymouth, where we have 2 or 3 days, can't remember, of some of the world's best firework companies setting off fireworks from Mountbatten Point over there, and people go to Plymouth Hoe to watch them, or they go on the hills over there to watch them, hills over there. But quite often people come in and watch them from the boats, so it'd be lovely swimming amongst those boats. Kind of feel safe, something to look at. Looking forward to it today. And it's very low tide, so this kind of seaweed's alright, but you get that stuff that's like shoelaces, and I know there's a lot of that along the coast, so I'll have to keep wide of that, because last time I got a bit I was kind of struggling ploughing through it on occasion. There you go, there's no better place to swim, you know. Plymouth Sound, fantastic. There's Jenny Cliff Bay. Looks like they've rebuilt the steps since they were blown away in 2014. Whew. So I'm swimming to, there's a little cleft in the in the hill there before the boundary stone, before that point. So that'll be my kind of 0.75, 0.76 mile, I think, and then return. That'll be 1.5 miles. So far so good. I'm just taking it easy with the back end of this cold, and seem to be managing so far. Well, that's the bay I was swimming to. It took me a long time. That it took me 39 minutes to do 0.76 miles. I'm sure I'm swimming against the tide though, because the tide's out and it's coming in, so it's probably coming against me. That's the boundary stone of Plymouth, the 2 boundary stones there. There's a guy camping up on top there, and the boats are in. I think they're all for the fireworks this evening. So right, well, I can start swimming back now. It's lovely clear waters. See if I can show you. Lovely. Well, that's 1.5 miles, and it's taken me 1 hour 8 minutes. So I should be doing that in an hour. So that's, not too bad since I'm not feeling quite right. But I'm going to make an executive decision, and I'll just swim back there. So that'll be 2 miles actually. If I swim back in now, because I've arranged with my swimming buddy Alex to do 5 miles together, probably here actually on Sunday. So I think rather than do 2 lots of 5 miles, one of them on my own, dodging in and out of Seaweed, I'll just stick with the 2 miles today, and hopefully do 5 miles after the Women's World Cup on Sunday with Alex. So that's what I shall do. Shame, I'm kind of enjoying it, but I just know I'm not going to do 5 miles today. So that was a good run out, and we'll do it on Sunday for definite. There's a lot of wildlife today. I saw a heron actually in the shore, loads of fish. So yeah, it's a nice place to swim. It does trouble me with the seaweed because you find yourself quite far out, and then it'd be nice to be with someone else then. But if you go too far in, you're in amongst the seaweed. So but yeah, no, it's a lovely coast, so hopefully we'll be back Sunday. Actually, my timing is a lot better than I thought actually. It's 1 hour 8 minutes for the 2 lots of 0.76 plus a 1/4 mile there, so that's pretty good. I'll add it up later, but that's motivated me almost enough to carry on. But I know I'm not going to. I might go home and I'll go to the pub for one. Oh, marvellous stuff. Well, some quick reflections on that. I did 2.08 miles in 77 minutes, so that's pretty much dead on 37 minutes per mile. So I'm really chuffed with that, because I was messing around with seaweed, in the process. So physically I felt pretty good actually after this cold. Still got the tail end of it, but I feel like I've got my strength back, and I feel like I could have done a lot more. Physically great, psychologically what a disaster. I think okay, my body isn't feeling as normal, so I'm getting some odd signals from my body, and then I'm amongst the seaweed, and I'm starting to think, oh god, can I do this? What's I think I didn't manage that very well really. I didn't want to swim far enough out of the seaweed because of that lacking in confidence, and I think when you're on your own it gets in your head a bit, and I didn't deal with that very well. So I've only done 2 miles, 2.08, and I've packed it in, but I'm seeing it as like an extra training event, ready for a 5-mile swim with Alex on Sunday. So that's what I've consoled myself with. I didn't think I'd do 5 miles today, so I'm quite pleased that I think I probably could have if it wasn't for the psychology that was involved today and the seaweed. So yeah, that's given me a lot of confidence to do 5 miles on Sunday, and then we can tail off for the event. So great, I'm quite pleased in the end, even though I did my own head in. Well, not much movement in that flag. and it's an offshore breeze, so we should be sheltered. We're at Broadsands and I'm with Alex, my training buddy. So I didn't manage to do 5 miles earlier in the week, as you saw from the earlier video, but I'm going to do 5 miles now and then wind down over the next couple of weeks to the event. So going for 5 miles. If I can get 6 I might do that, just because I'm greedy. But yeah, no, it's a bit of blue sky, very mild breeze, sheltered by the land. It's looking good. There you go. Another south-southwesterly. Yeah. So this is a perfect place to swim. Very calm. And there's our training buddy Alex. So again, jetty to jetty. 13 times is 5 mile. 16 times is the 10k. Right, we've got four knots in there, 4 returns. Time for a bit of nutrition, some liquid. Four returns, 58 minutes. I think I'm a bit slow today, but I got 2 of these bum bags on and they're quite stocked, quite well stocked. Here's Alex.
Isn't it?
Well, it's 4 returns.
Yeah. We've done. So we've only got 4 more to do. We've done 8, yeah.
Very funny. Right, I'll get off. You having a drink and some nutrition, yeah?
Are you having?
I just had some, yeah.
I might do one there and back again, and then have one.
Oh yeah, okay. Have it before you need it, rather than try to get down it.
Now then.
You know, have it before you sort of crave for it. Right, off we go.
Alright, see you later.
See you later. Right, we've got 6 knots, 6 returns. So that means I can have something a bit more substantial. My little Cliff Bar flat jockey thing. It's 1 hour 27 minutes. For 6 lots of 0.38. I'll put that up on the screen, whatever that is, because I'm not quite sure. Yum yum yum. Takes a bit of chewing, but it's worth it. Oh, 11 lengths, 2 more to go. 2 hours 34. Woo! The stroke's getting a bit dodgy now as I'm tiring. Right, off we go. 2 more returns and we're done. Well, that's 12 returns, 2 hours 44. Last one to go. Final lap. Let's go. Okay, knot number 13. 2 hours 57. That's the 5 mile. Fantastic. So I can, now I've done that 5 mile, I can tail off this last 2 weeks. Probably do like 3.5 mile next week, 2.5 mile as my maximums. I'll swim more than once, but kind of 3.5 mile next week, 2.5 mile the week after. Ready for the event on the 3rd of September. Fantastic, pleased with that. Just running where Alex is. He's out there somewhere. Great stuff. Got over the cold, done my 5 miles, coasting. See you later.